guys. Okay, so let's make a applaud, because this is my second week, my second complete week, and I'm so excited. So before I get into It's a Look Part 2, Thanksgiving special, I just want to make a couple of things clear. I want everybody to participate, so I want everybody to understand how this game is working. So if I'm looking down, it's because my notes are down there. Okay, there will be 6 looks. Part 1, this is part 2. If you didn't see part 1, go tune in, guys. Go tune in. So this is part 2, and there will be 6 looks all together. The last look will be November 22nd, okay? And from November 22nd, you will have 3 days, the 25th of Wednesday, to enter the contest. The latest time to enter is 11:59. Anytime after that, I'm not accepting any late entries, okay? Maybe you can participate in the next one, because there will be plenty, okay? So after that, you will be sharing from them 6 looks a look that you want me to recreate on Thanksgiving, and then you will screenshot proof of that, send that to my email with your first name and your last initial, and on Thanksgiving I will be putting your name with the look that you want me to recreate in a hat, and I will be picking it out. If you want to see that live, you can tune into my Facebook at Luli. I hope that you guys enjoy, and I hope that everybody's excited for this, because I am excited. Who wouldn't want gifts from a person that they're watching and trying to learn from? Come on. So I hope you guys enjoy. Bye. Okay, so first I'm going to start with my NYX HD finishing powder, and I just like that extra matte look. And I'm going to also go in with my mascara for my eyebrows, and then I'm going to do the pencil. Nolani was all over me for this part. And now I'm going to go in with my concealer, Black Radiance, guys. Black Radiance. I am loving their products. So I'm just going to make sure and get that in both sides, on the bottom of my eyebrows and on the top. And I'm also going to make sure I'm blending that. So that's what you're going to see for the next couple of seconds. And I'm also going to measure my eyebrows with my makeup brush just to make sure they're even. You will always see me do this. I'm also going to start with my concealer on my eyelids. This is just for a more pigmented look with the eyeshadow. If you have bright colors, you might want that. And blend, ladies. Always blend. You don't want no creases. So I'm going to go in with the Festival by Juvia's. And I'm going to go in with the color Manoir. It's like a bright peach color. That's going to be my transitional color. As you see, ladies, I do have different types of palettes. I know someone asked about that in the comments. I do, but the whole point of this month's challenge is to use one palette and get as many looks as possible, and you will be helping me recreate my Thanksgiving look. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope that you guys are staying tuned. So back to this makeup. Do you guys see how pretty this peach Manoir is? Don't worry if I'm not pronouncing the names right. They're all different. Once you get the palette, the Festival by Julia, you'll see how different it is. So as you see again, I'm going back in with Airy G, and that's like a bright pink color, maybe like a Barbie pink color. And again, all of these names are exaggerant. They're like really like over the top. Maybe I don't want to like stereotype any names, so I'm not going to say anything that I regret. But these names are very funny, and I laugh at them every time I read them. So if I'm not pronouncing it right, I apologize now. But do you see that pink? Do you see that pink? So I'm just going to make sure and do both sides. And I am going to go in with a third color. The whole point of this look was just to go with a more natural look. And I will make sure that it's all blended well. So make sure that it's evenly distributed on both sides. Guys, that is important. Blending and distributing on both sides properly. So I'm going to go in with my iconic Absolute New York palette in chocolate brown color, and I'm going to go in on both sides. Again, the whole point of this look was to go more natural. I don't need all 6 looks to be over the top. And I'm gonna evenly distribute that chocolatey brown on both sides. I'm gonna blend, and I'm gonna go in with my concealer. After that, I am gonna blend that in. Time for some foundation, and this is my Color Perfect Black Radiance liquid makeup in the color Brownie, and I'm gonna get that all around, and I'm gonna use my foundation brush. I'm gonna spray my Smashbox spray onto my foundation brush just to get it a little damp, and I'm gonna blend that in. You might want to do this if you want a more smoother look. Now I'm gonna go in with my Black Radiance concealer, and I'm gonna conceal under my eyes the first time. For my second conceal, I am gonna use my Master Concealer by Maybelline, and I'm gonna go in a second time. Again, I like my highlight very bright. I like the dramatic look, and that's just me. A lot of people can get off with just using the concealer one time as a highlight underneath. You don't have to always do 2 times, but me, this is how I do my makeup. If you like the way I do my makeup and you want to follow, you're more than welcome. Putting concealer twice will not harm you unless you're not blending correctly. That is the only time you can tell when you're caking makeup on, if you're not blending correctly. For me, I don't ever have a problem. You see that I concealed under my eyes. I concealed the bridge of my nose, my forehead, above my lip, my chin, and you see the sides of my face. I'm going to make sure and blend that really, 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 really well, guys. Always blend. Ladies, blending is probably the most important part of your makeup. I would probably say this every video. Blending is important because you're caking so many different colors on, and you need to make sure that them colors are showing and not just mixing all together. So blend, ladies. Blend before you put anything else. Blend. So you see me blending. You see that I'm going to get everywhere, and you see that I blend until I don't see any creases, any lines, or anything. I blend until I cannot blend anymore. And I will stretch my blending part of the video out a little bit more because I feel like I've been fast forwarding a little too fast on the blending part, and I want you guys to see how well I blend, and it's not even contoured yet. So wanted you guys to get a clearer vision on how it's supposed to look blended even before the contour. Not just about how it looks, but how it looks blended on me and how it should look blended on you. So as you see, I'm still blending, and again, I just wanted to stretch this out as far as possible so you guys can see where to blend and how it's supposed to look blended. To go in with my setting powder from Black Radiance in the color Honeymoon, I'm going to bake before I contour. So I'm gonna just put it under my eyes. I'm gonna put it on my forehead. I'm gonna put it on the bridge of my nose, and I'm gonna put it anywhere I put my concealer. After I finish baking, that's when I'm gonna go in with my contour palette, and I'm gonna go in with the color Sculpt. Before I go in, I'm just going to show you where to contour, and you will start at your hairline. You will go underneath your cheekbones. You will go underneath your jawline. That is the major parts to contour. It's the parts that look the best. And you see, I'm just going to contour and blend that in as much as possible. And underneath your jawline where your neck is also an important part to contour. And some people always do this part different, but for my nose, I like it to look skinny. It's already small, so I just put 2 lines on the sides and I blend that out. And after I finish contouring, I will be blending out any excess powder from the setting powder that I used to bake. And you want to make sure you get all of that, no orange spottings, guys.
Yeah, pretty mother. Better put this in the video too. Hi guys, what's going on? I hope y'all are loving her videos. I'm loving them, liking them, and I don't really put makeup
Only
on.
paint. Look, you're not even painting, guys. You're putting foundation. When you put your foundation, always make sure to get underneath here. When you put your concealer, you only put the light parts. You only put right here, right here, right here, right here, underneath your eyes, right here, and right here. The dark spot, that's when you contouring, you need to get underneath your neck. Underneath here, you don't need to get that. Unless you want to put like a highlight, because usually when I wear shirts like this, I do use my highlighters. I will show you guys. Again, it's Black Radiance. I love Black Radiance. It's probably my new favorite brand. Look at these highlighters. These are the highlights. Like if you want to put like something on your chest, if you're wearing a shirt like this or whatever, and you want to highlight, this is what you will put. I'm going to show you how it looks. This is rose gold. And this is
mad cute.
That's rough. Okay, and you just put like maybe 1, 2, 3 drops, and then you just blend it in, literally. Now for my Anastasia palette in the color Velvet. Anastasia palette for my blush. You will see this all the time because it's my favorite palette, and I probably buy it more than once. Now we'll be going in with my fan brush in the Festival palette by Juvia, and I will be going in with the color Yuli, that like really bright silver color, and I'm going to use that as my first highlighter. I will be going in with another highlighter. I will be going in for my under eyelids, and I'm going to go in with the same colors that I used for my eyelids, that chocolatey brown and that Airy G from the Festival palette, and you pat lightly because you don't want it everywhere. And now I'm going to use my Black Radiance liquid highlighter, and I'm going to go under my eyebrows. I'm going to do the bridge of my nose, and I will be doing my cheekbones again for a brighter highlight and maybe a little pinkish in that. Like I said, I will be going in with my cheekbones, so you see I'm just going to get that bright. You know me, I'm dramatic. I'm not ashamed of it. I just like to be sparkly and light. I like to look like this, okay? And now I'm going to go in with my Smashbox and make sure that it's set. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this and liking this as well. I'm also going to go in with my NYX HD powder. Again, I just want to make sure that my makeup is very set. It stays on all day. No looking greasy or like it's gonna melt. I'm also gonna go in with my liquid highlight on my chest collar. This is another technique for you to look more shiny. I know a lot of girls that do it. If you like it, then I definitely recommend it. It makes you look so sparkly, so it makes you glow in the sun also. So now for my eyelashes. This process right here, what I do is I put the glue on both lashes. I dry it a little bit and then I apply. This is the technique I definitely recommend because it's less messy. If you don't want glue everywhere, don't just put the glue on the lash and apply it. You need to let it dry a little bit and get its, stickiness. So as you see, there was no messiness. I had no problems putting on my eyelashes. I hope that you guys use the techniques that I tell you to use or I suggest you to use. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. I'm just suggesting. So now for my bottom lashes. I like my bottom lashes to look very pigmented. I like them to stand out and pop. So after that, I'm going to get into my lips. I'm going to use that nude pink and I'm going to line them, and then I'm gonna go in with 2 colors from my NYX and my Black Radiance matte lipsticks, and it's one color is like a pink and the other color is like a nude, and I mix them together. This one is the first one, my NYX lingerie, and it's the color Exotic, if you guys are interested. And the other one is Black Radiance in the color Tester Maker. So hopefully you guys enjoyed them colors as much as I did. I hope you guys are enjoying the video, and make sure you guys are liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Tune in.